So this is something that keeps popping up every time that I boot up Doom: The Dark Ages. They really want you to make sure to use the latest driver to ensure the best possible gaming experience. I did in fact update my drivers, and I have the most recent GPU driver, as well as the most recent CPU driver. It is quite interesting that they're hammering that home. Actually, because this might make my computer run hot. Interesting thing about this game is that I don't know if I've played other games that are like this, but you can't turn ray tracing off. So this is a very demanding game on a fundamental level. Any game that I've played in the past, you could turn ray tracing off if you wanted to. So here's another thing too, I'll show real quick. Usually the like settings, the default settings starting out. For one, this was 1440p. I had to put that down because otherwise everything on my right monitor would shift. But yeah, right here. The recommended one for me is TAA. I'm a little surprised it's not DLSS. We'll see. I can't. It says I might be able to talk, but I can't because I don't have an HDR monitor. Motion blur quality, motion blur amount. You can't turn... Oh, no, wait, this is the amount. That's right. You can turn it off. Keep motion blur on, but keep it low. The main reason why I keep motion blur on now is because if there's ghosting, if there's a ghosting effect, motion blur actually kind of mitigates that. Because it blends in with it. But yeah, a lot of the time, 2048, I think that's the amount of bytes on my VRAM as it is. Yeah, because the 4090 has 24 gigabytes of VRAM, or at least the original one. The one that I have does. But yeah, they have everything here on Ultra. We'll see. I might switch this to DLSS if I'm getting frame rate drops, but I just wanted to show this off real quick, just because I just find it interesting that this was how it was set when I first looked at it. I did not set it to temporal anti-aliasing. So I feel like maybe it might be thinking too highly of my computer. Usually it's very modest in that it will actually... But this is... I've never had a computer this powerful before. This is the most powerful computer I've ever owned. Usually it, usually it recommends, like, medium-high settings in, like, my experience prior. On older computers. This is the first time where it's actually recommended the best possible ones. I don't have a 4K monitor, so can only recommend 2K. And I'm playing on Ultra Violence. Oh, UV and Nightmare have the same parry window. I'm playing on Ultraviolence. I see people playing either Ultraviolence or Nightmare. But yeah, they changed, actually, no, I'm Too Young to Die wasn't even in Eternal. It was Hey Not Too Rough that was the easiest difficulty. But yeah, I saw people on Reddit that were making a big stink about this, but at the same time, it's Reddit. This is the funny thing. The funny thing with this game. You know how with Oblivion Remastered, they took away the difficulty slider and made it like a toggle? And made it like, flat settings. This game adds both. It adds the flat difficulty, and then you can adjust it further with sliders. That's really fucking weird. The only thing that I might do is adjust the parry window, because I'm terrible at parries. If that's a possible way to, adjust it. That's the only thing that I think I'll do. Everything else should be fine. Highly recommended for players who know I'm not new to first-person shooters. Obviously. Significant for off by default. Recommended for players that want a more laid-back experiences. Enemies are more susceptible to being interrupted. I don't know, maybe I'll just leave it. Oh, it has the M next to it. Modified. Maybe I'll leave it there for now. If I'm really bad at parrying, I might just put it up one notch for a larger window. Okay, again, let's just see how this actually runs. Surprised they don't have someone reading this. Holy shit, they have hair.
Another fool's errand, witch. You have wasted our time once again.
We will not leave here until the heart of Argent is found. It is close.
The Horde will tear this village to pieces, but our time is running out. Soon, the humans will summon him.
King Noni, we found their entry point. It doesn't make sense, sir.
The barrier is still holding, but our scans show that 3 portals were opened from inside the village.
The demons couldn't get past the barrier, so their followers are letting them in. Thira.
The transports. How much time?
This feels more like a Heretic sequel.
Get me the new bishop. Valen's armored division is still an hour away.
We could try and launch the Outlands.
There's no time. Bishop
You know, if
Creed.
like Heretic also had tech.
We need him.
God, this is the most they've ever done in terms of story. I don't even think Doom Eternal's intro was this long.
Thera, this temple must remain guarded.
The village of Kalim is a mining settlement. If it falls, everything will be destroyed, including your Sentinel energy reserves.
Launch the Slayer.
Yeah, I love the art style.
For the village of Kalim.
Also, fun fact, this is not making my computer run nearly as hot as Oblivion. For some reason.
Launching Slayer in 3, 2, 1. Release.
This sounds like Metal Hellsinger. I have to look up who they got for the composer this time around. Yeah, no pistol.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
Okay, shoot. You know what? Parry circle. Auto sprint. Where's the mouse sensitivity? I just need to adjust that real quick. That's... sensitivity, there we are. Probably, it doesn't need to be adjusted that much, just a little higher. Little too high? That's good. Yeah, like... yeah, the, it's really not making my computer run as hot as Oblivion does for some reason. Hey, Lepertic. I'm a wee bit surprised by that. I actually thought this would be more demanding. Oh, that makes it bigger. Okay. Oh, I see. There's the shield gauge in the bottom left. I think Duck Friend is fine where he's at the moment. You can lock on to a target. And the lock-on is active to shield, okay. Seems simple enough. Oh, okay, I see what they're talking about now. Oh, I really like that. I really like that. Well, I've literally just been playing it for like 10 minutes, so But it feels really good. Oh, so you can do a higher jump. Okay, there's a cooldown on that. What was that circle that came up? Oh, I thought they said they killed, or they not killed. I thought they said they stopped with the glory kills. I mean, they made them, I thought they stopped them entirely. Those are still kind of glory kills, it's just that you just do something really quick. Yeah, I'm wondering what that one circle that pops up. It's probably saying that you can't do it just yet? I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with something later. Hey, CC. Oh, hey. How's it going?
The Slayer is dangerous. Keep your distance.
They have my gun down, I'm assuming... Yeah, I can't shoot them. Surprised you lived that long.
We can't stay here.
Game looks fucking gorgeous, by the way. And like I said, this is everything at max. It is running smooth as silk. And it's not making my computer run as hot as Oblivion does, and I'm still amazed by that.
Confirmed. Weapon drop incoming in 3, 2, 1.
I get a new weapon already? New toy? Oh, gee. Arm. Hold on, coffee break. Yeah, id-Tech is a very optimized engine. Eternal was very optimized, 2016 was very optimized. No UE5. So we don't have to deal with compiling shaders. But like I said, with this game in particular, like, I have a really good PC for it, obviously. I exceed the recommended. But, this is the first game, this may be the first game that I've ever played where you can't turn ray tracing off, so you're seeing everything pretty much except for the resolution at max settings. I'm even surprised that playing with TAA on is it still running as well as it is. Temporal anti-aliasing, because I thought that'd actually be the most demanding, and I thought I'd be seeing some frame drops. Could still see them later in the game, we'll see, but it's running like smooth as butter now. Or at the moment. Series is always used as a benchmarking tool, just because it scales real nicely. Yeah. I don't really know why. I guess I think it's probably because id-Tech is a very focused engine. UE5 is trying to do practically everything, and that's why it has some of the problems that it does. Power Gauntlet charges. I didn't read this at all, actually. Press E to perform a melee attack with your Power Gauntlet and consume a charge. Power Gauntlet can store up to 3 charges. allowing for damaging melee combos. It's basically built-in Berserk. Striking a demon with a melee attack will drop ammo for all of your weapons. So, this is the chainsaw. This is the chainsaw from the previous 2 games. This is how you get more ammo. Or by finding melee ammo in the world. Demons hit by the power gauntlet can falter, creating an opening for additional combos and attacks. Although I think there was a melee move in Eternal. I think that might have been similar. I haven't played it in a few years, so... Oh, they want me to... Alright. Yeah, they want me to do that. Ball. Oh. 3-hit melee combo of your power gauntlet by 3 times. You need all 3 melee charges to perform the combo. Nearby pickups can refill your gauge. You can just spam it. That's good. I hate it. I'm glad it's not like a fighting game. I think we all knew what those day circles are, yeah. I'm surprised they even popped up without the upgrade, but... Ah. You know what the weird thing is? And this isn't an insult. This doesn't feel like Doom right now. But this feels like a game that I would definitely want to play. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't have a dash, I don't think. Oh, I was supposed to do that. Like I said, this feels like... This feels like if Heretic was made in the modern day and it was like in the future, and it combined tech with magic. That's what it feels like. Oh.
We can't stay here.
Oh, I thought, because Pandemonium, I think, might be extra life mode, but I didn't think extra lives were in this. I guess they're also in Eternal, so. Yeah, up to 3. I don't think you go this way.
We can't stay here.
Oh, you go this way. Oh. Wait, so how do I just go through the fire? No. How do I get up there? Wait, I'm wondering, can you do like a shield? You can't. I must have missed something. Wait a second. Oh! Yeah, that's what I was missing. I just had to sprint. Holy shit.
The main gate is under lockdown. There's a key in the nearby church. Route and the location.
Fire looks beautiful, it really does, yeah. I'm not sure if it's the best fire I've ever seen, but it's definitely up there. I love the shield dash. I gotta be careful though, that could get me killed. Yeah, keys are still a thing. Ow. Wait, was that because I stepped in fire? This is what I'm worried about, is the parrying. Oh, green ones in particular can only be parried. Parrying attacks recharge your melee strikes faster. Because you have to figure out the distance. In first person, that might be a little weird. Actually, that's not that bad. I'm sure there's going to be projectiles later on that travel faster. But that window's actually not that bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. I pressed the wrong button. Its glory strikes. Once days, some demons are vulnerable to glory strikes, can disable attacks or even weaken demons, but they will not kill them. That's the thing. There's the sprint button, but what's the difference between just always sprinting and not always sprinting? Because there doesn't seem like there's a penalty for that.
The cultists are traitors.
Okay. Alright then.
He's at ground zero. He located.
Sorry, I was just taking a swig of coffee. Wait. I was going backwards for, like, no reason. Press enter to bring up the auto map to view the mission area in your dossier. Your auto map will show you where you have been and where you have yet to go. It will also reveal valuable items that are nearby, so be sure to check it regularly. I don't think the level design is going to be much different from the other games. There's probably some backtracking, but I doubt it's going to be anything like a Metroidvania type game. But we'll see. There is something down here. Wait, what did they say the... Oh, tab. It wasn't tab. It wasn't, Wait, really? So it's just... It's the key just for the secret. We'll see how the game gets later. In Oblivion Gate? Mehrunes Dagon is invading different universes now. Wonder how many people made that joke. Current objectives and activate objective markers in the world. There's... Oh no, wait, I can't get this yet, because, yeah, I need a key. So there's like a whole bunch of different things you can do. I still wouldn't say it's kind of like Metroid Prime, but... Yeah, you know what? Auto sprint might be better. Where was that toggle at? Auto sprint on. It might make things feel a little bit better. That is very forgiving. That timing. I don't think I need to adjust it at all. I think it's fine. Oh yeah, that auto sprint, that's so much better. I never have to worry about pressing shift. That's like, that makes it so much more convenient. Yeah, there is a secret. Wish you could mark things. What's that? Alright, so the longer end is where I'm facing forward. I just needed to make sure I was getting that right. Because there's literally no reason not to have the auto sprint on, to be honest, because you don't have a stamina bar, so... Oh, that's just, alright. The one for yourself. Yeah, the shield bash is very satisfying. Oh. Why is use G? New weapon. Shredder is a full auto weapon that launches a barrage of spiked. Equally effective from close to long range, so long as you can stay on target. Yeah, this music feels so much like Metal Hellsinger. I don't think it's the same composer, but... Oh, hey, Andrew Kuchowski, sorry, I was a bit focused. You can put the OG Doom Guy mug on your HUD, the autobiography of the Doom Guy, Machine Gun. I'm glad they stuck with the rock music, or the metal music. But again, it feels so much like Metal Hellsinger, and that is not a bad thing. Hey, Jack. Scraw? Is that the composer's name? Putting inspiration from all the right places. I did see a little ghosting, but only on that thing. I haven't really noticed it anywhere else. Okay, that has to be deliberate. That looks like an Oblivion Gate. I mean, they are owned by Bethesda, but that's gotta be like a low-key reference. That looks so much like an Oblivion Gate. Scraw is just some... Oh, okay. It's not the name of the composer. You gotta remember, you can also block attacks with this thing. You've been playing too much Elder Scrolls. Like Skeeter. Oh, that guy. I think I know what you're talking about. I thought that was... Wasn't that Little John? I'm not that big of a rap fan, but I do know some of that. Yeah, I just realized, like, with the demons surrounding, like, the gate itself, those are fucking Oblivion gates. I feel like, yeah, I feel like id Software knew when they were actually going to release Oblivion. Like, they're both owned by Bethesda, so of course they're probably gonna have inside info on, like, the actual release date for that, but I feel like that's not a coincidence. I feel like that was intentional. They were kind of like, hey, you know, they're probably fans of Elder Scrolls as well. So why don't we pay a little homage by literally putting Oblivion gates in our game? I mean, it is kind of a medieval setting. The art style is much more reserved and in line with a Tech 4. That was what Doom 3 was on, wasn't it? I mean, it feels like, it doesn't feel like Doom 3, because it's very medieval-ish. It's like if Heretic and Doom Eternal melded together. Or maybe even Hexen. Heretic 2016, kinda. Oh, yeah. Yeah, with the way the map is designed, it kind of feels a little Metroid Prime-y, but not really. Like, I don't think you're gonna go back to these areas later in the game. I did that at the wrong time. I feel like I'm gonna die a lot later in the game, though. I haven't died yet, or I haven't lost a life either, but I have been getting to, like, low health a lot.
Tier 5 readings in the South Bay. Incoming.
A Titan has been summoned.
You know what's funny? I also feel like they were probably inspired a wee bit by, you know, the precursor to Doom 2016, when they were, I think it was when it was still in its Doom 4 stages? Because it feels like, the story's taking itself way more serious than the previous two games were. Which, you know, that's good for lore nuts. It doesn't matter to me one way or the other, but it's nice. It's a nice little plot dressing, or you know what I mean. I don't know if you can actually go down here. I feel like I'd just flat out die. A claw attack was a green one. I did notice that. But I just didn't dodge it in time. God, this is running so smooth. Yeah, and it is running a little hotter with the gameplay portions. But still not as hot as Oblivion. You know why that... I think on top of the engine, I think another reason why it's probably not running as hot is because there's not as much it has to load on the screen at once. Because I kind of forgot for a second, this is not an open world game, but Oblivion is. So Oblivion has a lot more that it needs to load in at one time. Yeah, and again, it's id Tech, so the so the engine's very optimized. I really want to figure out how to get... I wonder... Can you get down there from here? No. I think you can, actually. Yeah, you can. Excuse me. Ugh. Went down the wrong pipe. Did you screw with the settings? I didn't really have to do too much with the settings. I just had to put it in 1080p. And I put the motion blur to low. Again, I feel like keeping motion blur on, but turning it to low helps with possible ghosting issues. That way, the motion blur doesn't make the game look weird. But at the same time, it's there to compensate for, like, the shitty ghosting effects that upscalers do. But this is also on... The game recommended every... Like, you know how it has, like, recommendation settings? Like, it tries to auto-detect what your, like, the stuff that's in your system. And it tries to give you the best settings for that. Everything was at Ultra, and it was on TAA. And I guess that's, I guess that's a fairly effective, because, like, the game has not slowed down at all, from what I've noticed. Hardware specs, I have a 4090, and the CPU is an Intel Ultra 9. Not the best CPU on the market, but it is, like, top 5, I think. It's the best one I could get. I bought this computer, in fact, I think I make my last payment on it this month. But I bought this computer about 6 months ago. For this reason. It was mainly for this game, because I could play it on my old computer, but I would not get the best experience from it. And you know what? I've worked hard for a long time now. I felt like now... I was gonna get this computer built eventually. But I kind of just figured, you know what? Rather than going with something like a little sensible, maybe I'll go a little crazy with it this time, get all the top-of-the-line stuff. But it turns out that was a good decision on multiple levels, because it was right before the tariffs hit. And it was right before the production for this current version of the 4090 stopped. Because the 50 series is underwhelming. And the new 4090s that they're making can potentially brick PCs because they run too hot, so... the 4090 that I have is probably the best you can get right now. Which is the best that you can't get anymore, actually, because they don't produce the one with the with 24 gigs of VRAM in it. I saw another streamer playing this, and he went into the settings and tweaked a bunch of stuff. There is a ton to mess with in this game. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I'll show the GPU settings again. I keep vertical sync on. That's mainly so that I have to put VSync on when I'm streaming because it can make the screen a little too choppy. So, I'm fine with it, just keeping the refresh rate at 60 and all that. But yeah, this, for the most part, this was what it recommended. And, like, yeah, look at this down here. Yeah, high motion blur quality, but low motion blur amount. And it just recommended that I had all of this at Ultra. I'm not used to this. I have only had, like, a practically top-of-the-line computer for like 6 months now, so I'm kind of enjoying it. What are the minimum specs to use? I can check that for you real quick, actually. Right on the store page. No, I don't care about broadcasting. It says system requirements, minimum. Still runs on Windows 10. Processor, AMD Zen 2 or Intel 10th generation. 16 gigabytes of RAM. I have 32. NVIDIA or AMD hardware ray tracing capable GPU with 8 gigabytes dedicated VRAM or better. Examples: NVIDIA RTX 2060 Super or better, AMD RX 6600 or better. 100 gigabytes available space. The recommended settings are AMD Z3 or Intel 12th generation CPU. Graphics, memory 32 gigs, NVIDIA or AMD hardware, ray tracing capable GPU with 10 gigabyte dedicated VRAM. NVIDIA RTX 3080 or better. I would just be... my old computer would have just been under the recommended. AMD RX 6800 or better. This game might be a bit GPU intensive and might not rely on the CPU very much. Oh, let's... alright, so this is where I got the new gun. There's something else over here. I got it right down here. I was gonna practice dodging that, but I killed him too fast. Or not dodging it, but parrying it. It'll run at 1080p, 30 FPS. Got to use Windows though. I don't know. They usually don't say whether or not it'll work for Linux. I'm not really sure if the other games run on Linux. I think I got everything, right? Yeah, I got everything. I'm missing one more secret, but it's probably later in the level. Probably won't run natively or even with trickery. I wouldn't say I'm the most tech savvy, so I don't know. Oh. I almost used my shield bash on you guys. Oh, hello there. Damn it, I was enjoying the sight. I didn't get to him in time. Okay, I'm getting more comfortable with how the game plays now. I am not gonna lie. I haven't played Eternal in a few years, so I'm not really sure if I can accurately say that this feels better than Eternal, but from what I remember when I played it years ago, I already like how this feels over Eternal way more. Something about the combat flow feels more like how 2016 did to me, and that's why I think I'm liking it a lot more. It's fast, but it's not too fast. You know what it's like? It's like, Super Smash Brothers. Like, Super Smash Brothers is at the right speed, but I kind of think Melee was a little too fast. And then they slowed it down again with the, later game, and it felt a lot better. Super Smash Bros. Melee fans probably screaming the fuck out of me. Screaming the fuck out of their... at me, but... End of chapter markers. I didn't find one... There's a secret I didn't find yet. Yeah, it's back here. How Slayer got his groove back, starring Wayne Brady and Tyler Perry. So, oh, here it is. If you're not paying attention, you can miss these. Hi, guys. Village of Column. Oh. I guess that's where I'm at now. Oh.
They're making a final push.
I'm too used for E being the use key. Oh! I thought I had to shoot that thing.
to us. And now he has a leash.
The Makers felt a weapon as powerful as the Slayer.
Should be guided.
And you agreed.
He's not one
Of us. They want assurances. And so did I.
All this is really making me want is a new Heretic game. I liked it. I liked Heretic and Hexen. I think I liked Heretic a little bit more, though.
The beast is tearing through our ranks once again. And still, you continue to be influenced by this.
Diablo 4 looking motherfucker.
It is not this witch who is forced onto the battlefield against the Slayer. All the power of hell cowering before one man. Our enemy is divided. The time is now. And the heart of Argent gives us the power to conquer the beast and crush his allies. The Horde is yours to command. For now, Prince Azaric. I will be informing the High Council of your progress.
They fear him, and so your dominion over hell is not absolute.
Why does that voice actor sound familiar?
The Slayer. We should focus on breaking the humans first. Then resume our search.
To be fair though, this almost does feel like it came right after Doom 64. Like in terms of the timeline, since it's a lot darker. More demonic and like hell related stuff, and much less of the tech. Skins. What skin did I get? Oh, Nightmare. Nightmare Shotgun. 22 chapters. Game be kind of beefy. Well, this looks a little more techish. Kind of looks like Mars. Worth the wait? I mean, so far it is, yeah. I really wasn't waiting that long. I had plenty of other things to occupy my time with.
Sire, the demons are now targeting the Sentinel's energy relay. It powers their transdimensional barrier.
Yes.
Well, I
It
like
is
Halo.
an energy field which prevents the demons from opening a portal into this world.
It doesn't work.
What you see now is a result of Sentinel civilians falling under the influence of demons and opening portals for them. A mere leak in the dam, sir. If the barrier were to break,
increasing. Slayer, prepped for launch.
It's remarkable how he can survive the power surge. Yes. We purify his mind and leave only his hatred for the demons. But his resistance to the Teller's influence is increasing. A request to the Creed for additional energy reserves has already been made.
Launch the Slayer immediately.
God, this game is gorgeous so far.
He's at the drop zone. Deploying weapon pod now.
This can't be good for me, but I feel great.
Is this the new Halo?
It has almost as much story as it now. And thank you Nowhere for the 81 months. Holy hell. I just get a new... Oh, I gotta... Alright. Chainsaw Shield. You know, if metal music had a video game genre... well, if metal music had a video game genre, it'd be Metal Hellsinger, but this would be the second game in that genre. That almost 7 years? That's what, almost 7 years? When did Infinite come out? I thought that was after COVID. Press R to throw the shield saw. It will embed itself in stronger demons, stunning them for a short time. Weaker demons will be sliced in half. Deal damage to metal to trigger a superheated state. Throw the shield saw at superheated metal will instantly shatter it. Shattering metal objects will open paths in the environment. Alright.
Demonic threat.
Oh, you can call it back, because I just did it by accident. So that's good. You don't lose it until it's done. You can call it back if you want. This definitely feels like Mars, but I don't think it is. Better than our crowbar. Again, it's hard to compare. It's hard to compare this to other series. Oh, that's what they mean by alright. It's hard to compare this to like Half-Life or something like that. They're just on fundamentally different levels.
Reroute all units to the energy relay.
I just love doing that bash, to be honest. Oh, I see what they mean. You have to do that. Alright. That's what they meant by superheated metal. You have to shoot it first. It's certainly not full life consequences. Don't have to worry about having head crabs. I guess I can't do that just yet. Wait, what about back here? Oh, hey guys. How's it hanging? You and your murder parties. Oh yeah, I can't get that because I have 3 lives still. This is weird. Hang on. I just poked my head through the ceiling. Did you see that? Zero Master just posted a 10-hour speedrun. Of course he did. The game hasn't been out for 24 hours in early access. He already has a speedrun posted. Zero Master's not human. He's a machine. He is a no. Better way of putting it, he's a human task machine. That dude is like the only person to figure out how to 100% Doom 2. Is it a hot take that I think this is like... I thought I was dead. That I think this is better than Doom Eternal already? Carmack builds it, Zero Master beats it. Yeah, that one. Took people 15 years to figure it out, and of course it's the god Doom player that actually finds it. Not gonna lie, the chainsaw shield is a bit OP, on at least on the fodder. Do I gotta climb? Wait, is it this? No. Gonna make either biscuits and gravy or meatballs. I'd probably go with the meatballs. Oh. Hi, y'all. I just accidentally found this. Beth, I think that's the new one that I got. But the beef, maybe you're right. Wonder if that works better with the shotgun. Hey, buddy. I missed you. Raising the shield just before a hell surge. That's why it stopped. They did say they would give you more options. Oh, I have to actually do... I have to actually do the, Yeah, I actually have to do that. Alright. There we go. I didn't realize they were telling you had to do 3 of them. Oh yeah, didn't... Whenever you told me... It might be an unlockable, though. I don't think I can do it right off the bat. But you can turn on Classic Doom Guy. As like the bottom, as like the middle thing. I'm assuming that's probably unlockable because you can unlock skins. I don't know where it would be on here. I don't even know how to adjust the skins, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't know where it is in the menu. It's probably an unlockable. I don't think I can do it right now. They're kind of tall. So it's like the first time I actually feel kind of like average or short, because everybody here is about my height. I feel like in the previous game, in the previous games you're like towering over everybody except for Samuel Hayden. Parry mechanic. Yeah, this game is more so about parries this time around. When the neighbors get new siding, but it's a tentacle. They're fans of H-Doom. Gold can be found. Use gold to buy upgrades at a Sentinel Shrine. This is a Dark Souls reference, isn't it? See? Swords. S-words. This looks cool, too. So, and now they have, like, a Wolf... This is basically a Wolfenstein reference, because this is what you did in Wolfenstein, was collect, gold. Low-key Wolfenstein reference. Oh, it's projecting that it's in there. Alright. Got Manx now and Spider Broads. Guess that's everything down there. There's a glitch where the Seek missile chance for a Revenant will spawn either a regular Revenant or a Saucy Revenant when playing H-Doom. I'm surprised you know all. I only played it like once. I like H-Doom guy though. Surprisingly, he talks very little about smut. Sentinel Shrines allow you to upgrade your gun's shield. Oh, okay, that's what this is. Alright. I almost feel like the shield is such a central part to the gameplay, it's probably a good idea to do this first. Retaliation acquired. Trigger a larger, more powerful shockwave that causes nearby demons to heavy falter. Alright. And then you have the runes again, which I guess you'll find later. Incendiary. I don't think I can buy anything else, can I? Ah. At least 50. Here, good luck with the meatballs. I probably don't get up there from this direction. Yeah, it's a different direction. It's out here.
The command room has the key. Mark it on the Slayer's map.
Yeah, I'm probably getting a plasma gun soon. I go this way first. I can't go down there. Oh, well, I can get this. Oh. Can't do anything with that. Stone imps can deflect the shield saw with its stone skins, vulnerable to a shield charge, which will cause it to explode. That was a complete accident. Oh. Thought they were still alive. Yeah, let me guess, nope. Still too strong for bullets. Oh, well, the key's in there anyway, so we have to get in there eventually. Well, there'd be gold in there, but... I think you get extra damage if you time it right, but it just kind of feels like you get it anyway as long as you have your shield up. Oh. Oh, there's the first death. Again, is ground pound you actually kind of have to time with the shield. Yeah, probably all that other stuff that I'm seeing I probably can't get to until, yeah, I go down there, but... Pincushion? Hitting a demon with shield throw. Carrying a Hell Surge attack detonates Pincushion, causing damage in a wide area. Acquire your first weapon upgrade. I think you still see it too, so that's good. Was there an extra life earlier that I couldn't get? There is one down there.
Welcome to research and development. Operations are currently suspended.
Yeah, here I go again. Alright. This is when it's gonna start getting difficult, I think. It's when you start getting more and more enemies in a group together. Oh hey, there's the plasma rifle. Twitch chat has been giving anyone else trouble. Could be a Firefox problem. I can re-chat at least, so I'm not having that big of an issue. Accelerator shoots out plasma energy at a very high rate of fire. Has a moderate spread, making it less effective at long range. As a plasma weapon, it can also quickly overload enemy shields to generate an explosion. Can't gain any new channel points. It could potentially be a Firefox thing. If it's affecting all channels, it could definitely be a web browser thing, not a, It does kind of suck, though. I mean, I still use Chrome, but... I should probably switch to, like, Brave or something, but... The thing with Chrome is that, I don't know, it's too convenient. The fuck? I actually think they spawn in enemies if you linger for too long. Hey, Ryan. Okay, this is really good on the Mancubus. Again, I shouldn't worry too much about trying to time it right, because you can still block it even without timing it. Hold on. I don't think I'm missing anything. No, I'm not. And yeah, it should be down there. Is that it down here? Yeah, I guess it was just the gold that was down here. You guys really gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna shoot you one of these days.
Commander, we need assistance out here.
It's not the end of the level. God, I love how this game feels. Feels like I can get in there, but... Oh, that's how. I mean, I can come back for this. I don't need it right now. Cool. Hey there, big boy. Guessing I'll fight him later in one of those things. Hang on. No, there is something up there. I keep... Wait, is it up or down? I think it's up. And then I go through down there. Hold on. Because I keep, like, flying off is the problem. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Okay, invisible wall. Oh. Oh, that's just to get back up here. How would I turn that off, though? I'm pretty sure that just burns you. Maybe I can't do it just yet? Unless... Oh. Still alive, huh? I was trying to reach him. God damn it. Oh my god. Kept screwing up a lot. Well, that one time another enemy was in the way. I couldn't reach the Mancubus. Otherwise, I wouldn't have ended up losing 2 lives, I think. If he wasn't in the way, that Mancubus would have died and it would have saved me a lot more trouble. Hang on. I think I might have gotten everything here. Yeah, I think I got everything here. That looks cool. Shield recall jump. Throw the shield flesh nodes to embed the shield into them. While the shield is embedded, press R again to pull yourself towards the shield. So it's like basically a grappling hook. I know it's up there, I was just looking around. I don't think I have enough for a new... Oh, no, I do. Yeah, I definitely feel like later... I definitely feel like later in the game this is going to get a lot more difficult, but I'm kind of liking the progressive difficulty. So far, I think UV was the right choice for starting difficulty. I feel like Nightmare would have been way too hard. I would have enjoyed the game less. For our first playthrough. Increase the damage of the final hit in your Power Gauntlet combo. No. We don't want to do that yet. We want to get some goodies first. Yeah, there we go. I see it. There, Jesus. It's because it's sticking like slightly out. Wonder how many people are going to complain about the yellow paint. I gotta remember to use... That's the best way to deal with the Mancubus. I gotta remember to use the chainsaw shield on him. I think that was the big mistake that I was making. There's actually one more secret that I did end up missing, and I think it's up there. Oh wait, I think I know how to get it. Oh, okay. A lot easier than I thought it would be. That was the final secret, yeah. I don't know what that thing is. 'Cause that's not even on your map. I found everything else, though. Maybe that's what I saw at the very end. Yeah, I can't buy anything, I'm just shy of it. Oh, alright. This could be, boss time. I keep forgetting. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube, Curtis. Keep forgetting to disable that. Oh, shit. I don't know why that's not working, but... Really? It was right before I picked it up. There we go. Yeah, you gotta be careful. He just made an arc file sound effect. That's what I was trying to do. There we go.
Demonic leader identified.
Got out my work clothes, made some dinner. Nice. Something's shooting at me from behind. That's basically just an elite tier enemy. Oh, that's what that thing is. Alright, maximum health increase. Alrighty. You know what the weird thing is? It's actually fun to fail. I feel like I'm saying a lot of weird things. It feels like I'm learning. Found $20 in your genes, so I didn't read that part. Nice. Leaders are special demon variants that are stronger and can have unique attacks. I feel like they got this idea from Doom mods because there's a lot of enemy randomizers that do something similar. Hunt down and defeat leaders to claim their demonic essence. Collecting demonic essence will permanently increase the Slayer's health, armor, and ammo capacity. Nice. The ammo capacity part I really like. Mech Warrior. You know what's funny? I need to stop saying that. But you know what else is funny? Replace the H with a Z. Zbeth. I don't know. I have Metroid on the mind for some reason. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be the start of the next chapter, is being in the mech. It's not particularly difficult to get the secrets. It seems like each chapter is about an hour, roughly. The later chapters will probably be longer, too. I'll probably have enough time for this last chapter, maybe. I only have another hour left, roughly. God, I am, like, just so impressed that this game is just... It runs so flawlessly right now.
Established.
If I wasn't afraid of skipping the cutscene, I'd be playing the Power Rangers theme right now. Oh, alright. You have to dash. Demons have tanks? Throw a combo punch. Hitting enemies with combo punches will charge your finisher meter. Once the finisher meter is charged up. Alright. Stomp will create a fissure that can falter groups of enemies. Palm Strike deals extremely high damage to a single enemy. Okay, you just have to continuously charge it up, though. I think I just have to find the big guys. Rocket Punch? Rocket Punch can be used to quickly close the gap with your current target. Trigger your dash as an enemy is about to hit you with a perfect dodge. Or in a perfect dodge will fill a portion of your finisher meter.
Titan broke through. The energy relay is under attack.
When that core explodes, the city goes with it.
Oh wait, it wants me to do the, It wants me to do this. Damn it, I'm dumb.
Dimensional barrier is shutting down. We can't stop it now. How long do we have?
Not long. The reactor has sustained heavy damage.
Hey, buddy.
More Titans ahead. Support team, deploy weaponry.
Incoming.
And of course, your Titan or your mech gets a gun. Basically a giant version of Doom 2016's minigun. You know one thing I wish they wouldn't do in games that they didn't do in Titanfall and Titanfall 2, that I'm glad that they didn't. I don't like it when mechs move... I don't know, I guess it's more realistic that they move slower because that's more mass moving in comparison to the gravity, but... I haven't even played Titanfall and Titanfall 2, but the thing that they do that I really like how they treat mechs is they move at normal human speed. It's the only game that actually does that. Every other game that I've seen, whenever they have giant mechs, they always move slow. I only missed the first one. He didn't even have a chance, that one. For some reason, that one was a lazy one. Oh, you just use it. Alright. I don't know, first instinct when you're in a giant mech that can punch like that is to, like, fucking punch it.
That core will explode. He needs to evacuate now.
Keep trying to save the city. Slayer, there's a strip mine nearby. I'll mark it for you.
The Queen's ship has disappeared from radar.
Every time I see them glow purple, I want to press the E button. Thankfully, that doesn't hinder you. This way? Actually, are there, like, secrets? Nah, it's a very linear section. I don't think I actually missed anything here. You know what this also reminds me of is, like the Alice Madness Returns segments where she gets, huge. And is, like, fighting the cards. Oh, hey, how's it going? There we go. Hey, big boy. Oh. Yeah, don't do it when he has that up. That's probably because I'm a bit lazy, but... Also, current duck friend is still relatively brand new, so... I'll just keep him there for now. Actually, this is Modern Doom, so... I think I may only have Classic... or, Duck Slayer friend when I play Classic Doom.
The transdimensional barrier is offline. Demonic activity is surging. The Creed has requested an immediate report.
Return to the Sentinel barracks.
I did as you asked. Now please, let her soul be at peace.
I thought that said Lord Daedric.
And the heart of Argent.
Is sealed in a chamber. I told you I cannot open it. No one can.
That was a short chapter, actually. But that was just the mech chapter, so that's probably why. Yeah, considering that this is a single-player only campaign, I feel like this is probably going to have at least the same amount of, expansions or more than, Eternal did. Too much Elder Scrolls. I spent like hundreds of hours on that game when it first came out. Then I spent hundreds of hours more on the game subsequent times since its release. And now I'm probably going to spend hundreds of hours more on the remaster now that it's out. I'm going to have Elder Scrolls on the brain for like probably most of the year. Cuz I want to get all the achievements, cuz the achievements for Elder Scrolls are easy to get. They're literally just progression achievements. It's just that there's a lot of them, and the game's really big, or really long. So, like, you have to do the main quest line, the Mages Guild quest line, the Fighters Guild quest line, the Thieves Guild quest line, the Shivering Isles quest line, and the Dark Brotherhood quest line. I think those are all the achievements that Oblivion Remastered has. So they're easy to get, but it's going to take a really long time. And I kind of figured... I kind of like getting, like, perfect games completed on Steam, so, it's just that I have relatively easy ones, finished so far. Resident Evil 4 OG, most of those are progression achievements. There's a few that aren't, but they're not that hard to get. A $1 boomer shooter game called Carnal, which is not that good, but it was $1. And it's literally just progression achievements. You just finish a level and you get an achievement, so that one is what I have. Quake 2, literally just progression achievements. And Doom 64, which... progression achievements and beat the game on the hardest difficulty. Which for me is not that hard because I played that game hundreds of times. Well, dozens of times. And I think beat the... technically a progression achievement, but they're also secret levels. Beat the bonus levels. Which I did. So those are the 4 games that I have perfect, that I perfected. I was almost considering doing that for Hitman, but you have to do the Sniper Assassin. You have to get a Silent Assassin, I think, on Sniper Assassin missions, and I hate the Sniper Assassin missions, so... Carnal, I'll have to check it out. It's okay. It has a few really cringeworthy, environment jokes in it, but otherwise, it's not that bad. For $1, if you got some time to waste, like 3 or 4 hours worth, because that's how long it took me to finish it, it's an alright game. If it were any more than $1, I probably wouldn't have bothered. But it's okay. I mean, this, calling it cringeworthy, this is someone who genuinely enjoys the, humor in Postal 2. Like, 90% of the humor in Postal 2. So this is coming from someone that can take that kind of humor. And I still found them cringy. But, you know, it is what it is. It's still not that bad of a game. For $1. There's not that many, it's just that the stuff that is in there is just like, ugh. I will give it that, it kind of had a low-key Turok reference, because there's a T-Rex with, mounted machine guns on its back. So, that's like a high point of that game. It's not that hard of a game either, because there's no difficulty setting. King Novik awaits Prince Ozrok's next move.
A distress signal was sent. We've tried contacting them. No response.
I sealed it from him, but it is an artifact of immense power. Forgive me.
They're inside!
The Heart of Argent, discovered in AR-722. An artifact said to contain the soul of the last Wraith. Powers and origin
Vecna?
unknown.
Oh no, wait, he's a Lich, not a Wraith.
Assemble the guard.
Why is this game so fucking gorgeous? Jesus Christ. Look at this shit. I don't know why I'm so blown away by this. But like, holy hell. I don't know, it's just like... I'm like, thinking back to when I was a kid, I never would have thought graphics could get this good.
Demons in the north wing.
Like, I thought the high point back in the day was like... I don't know. What was the most graphically intensive game, like, around the SNES area? Or era? Like, I wasn't a PC gamer until, like, college, so... I can't really say... for that. I, like, barely even played Doom back then. I didn't really play Doom regularly until I started basing my stream around it. Although the first Doom mod I did ever play was, Xmas Nightmare. Oh. Alright. You guys scared me again. Don't do that. At least announce your presence. I could get a little, like, easy on the trigger.
Valen, with the Slayer guarding the barracks, we'll take the airships. Rally at the priest signal.
There's more resources on this map. I would hope so, anyway. You guys really need to announce your... You guys are like cats, you know that? Just sneak up on you? Jesus Christ. Okay, you can't stomp on them. They're maker worshippers, so I can't kill them. Not that I would. I probably would. Although, I don't know, we're Doomslayer, we're not Gordon Freeman, so... I can't abuse them like I can abuse the scientists. Hey, in my defense, the scientists are too much fun not to do that to.
Demons have entered the facility.
Mission challenges are not now available for you to discover and complete. Completing a mission challenge will grant gold that can be used to purchase upgrades. You can track your progress or pin challenges to your HUD in the challenges tab. Tub? Kill 40 demons, find 150 gold, execute. Alright. So these are just things that you do in the level. 3-hit melee combo 3 times. Just pin them all. Oh. Why am I... Hey, you guys see this? I'm transcending reality here. I can just step right through that thing. Yeah, that's backwards. Can I sits? We can't fits, so we can't sits. I guess your ammo for the new weapon. Oh, this is the skull grinder. Yeah, skull crusher. So this is I don't know if this replaces... No, I think there is a super shotgun in this game, but this is an auto shotgun pretty much. Yeah, wide arc, so not effective at range, but good for close range groups. That's probably on 4. Yeah. Oh, right. I don't have any lives left. Alright. At least you can get, like, right back into the action. There we go. Prize fighter. I almost got prize fighter. Obviously got the other one. Yeah, again, it's like I said. And I didn't, I don't really know if I got the same vibe from Eternal. Like I said, it's a weird... It's weird to think about, but it's actually kind of fun to fail. I guess, like, maybe multiple times, of course, it can get frustrating after a little while, but, and so far that hasn't happened yet. Probably will. But... Again, it feels like I'm learning from my mistakes.
Establish contact when we reach Eratum.
And I can course correct them pretty quickly. Oh, I have to go around the other way, alright. That's why.
Thera, the demonic presence around the priest signal is getting larger.
Why can't... Oh, that's why. I didn't have any ammo for those. Why I kept switching off from that. Oh. Oh. Wait. I don't want to do that yet. I want to go down here. Let me in. Let me in. How do I get in there? Probably from the middle. Oh, I missed something. Yeah, this right here. Hell Knight. What time is it? 20 minutes. I guess at least, like, right when it says the 3-hour mark is when I have to stop. In. That's back. That's just backwards. All right. Like, right when that rumble happened. So I went to my map. How the heckaroonie do I, get up there? I want shiny. Got a grinding noise happening in my PC and I can't locate it. I don't think it's a fan either. Yeah, that's not good. That's very anti-good. I wonder if do you have a hard drive at all? Because that could be the disk. I mean, I actually do have a hard drive in this thing, but I don't use it to run this game, obviously. You actually can't run this on a hard drive. They actually said it's required to have an internal SSD to run it on. I think that's the only thing it could be. That has to be it, I think. If you know for certain that it's not one of your fans, then it's probably the hard disk. It might be off-center or something like that, and it's probably grinding against the metal. Alright. I just want to see if this does anything else. Doesn't look like it. Oh! Yeah, I wonder how many people are complaining about this. This is basically the equivalent of yellow paint. The only way to test it is going to be writing a huge file to it. Probably. I think I maybe know about as much as you do. I can't go in there.
Occult energy detected.
Ah, too late. I wonder, was that progressively hurting me as I was in there longer? I feel like I got hit by nothing. There might be a benchmark tool I can use. Oh, does this freeze? Yeah, this does the same thing. Alright. Like, I remember what the weapons are on. There's only 2 other weapons I can get. I wonder if there was, like, an actual BFG-like thing in this game, or maybe one of the guns upgrades to a BFG-like thing. It'd be a little weird if they didn't have at least some sort of device that acts like a BFG in this game. I mean, it wouldn't be a deal breaker, but still. Probably not going to get prize fighter. I kind of panic sometimes, and I just start pressing buttons. Hello there, beautiful. Doesn't matter. Is there anything else up here? There is. I haven't seen a Slayer Shrine yet. I think I got everything. Because this is a point of no return here. Whoa. Can I pilot that? I'm assuming I'm gonna pilot that. Oh. Here's something I'm wondering is, are there mid-level saves? Well, I mean, there's checkpoints. Did he spawn because there's something that opened over here? That's where I came down from. I probably have to go that way. Yeah, I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. I don't think I am, though. Oh, hi. How's it going?
You're almost outside. There's a path through the tombs nearby.
The Amulet of Kings. We found it. Now to find Sean Bean. Hang on. It doesn't say there's anything over here, but... sorry, guys. Don't mind me. I got the case of the zoomies. New weapon, literally right in front of you. Nice. Impaler. Nail gun, pretty much. Precision weapon. Oh, okay, so it's, it's not automatic. Headshots will deal significant bonus damage. The second of the Rail Spike class. Yeah, we're basically... This is the railroad gun from Fallout. Or the railway rifle, I think it's called. Press F to switch between the guns in a weapon class on the fly. You can also switch to active gun with a weapon class from the arsenal. Alright. Yeah, that was not smart. This is, yeah, that's 100% not a smart move. Oh, that's what they mean by, alright. Okay, I get it, I get it. Alright, so that's how they get around. I kind of like that. It's a way to get around adding a bunch of weapons in the game without it feeling too clunky switching to different weapons. So there's probably 2 in each class. Like, this is on the same class as the machine gun. It probably uses the same ammo type. So let's see. Yeah, I got more for this gun. Okay, I see what they're going with on that. Alright. Again, like... I don't know, I feel like I had a good feeling about this game. I thought it would actually be, I thought I would actually like it better than Eternal with some of the stuff that they were saying, and lo and behold, they were right. I feel like a lot of the problems that I had with Eternal are pretty much all fixed here. Took the side panel off and it stopped, so maybe something's vibrating. I really wish I could help you more with that. I just don't really... I don't know... I mean, I know it probably more than most people, but I don't know better than people who, like, build computers and shit, so... Like, I'm not nearly as, tech-savvy in that regard, because I don't build my own PCs, so... I don't know how each separate piece actually really works. Except with, problems that I've had to deal with on the fly in the past. Alright. I'm hoping that maybe we have a checkpoint at the shrine here. Because I really do have to stop. It's getting late. I haven't gotten any of these runes yet. So I don't think I have. What's this thing right here? Energy shields that are hit. I just realized we're basically Captain America. With the shield. Energy shields that are hit by shield throw will cause your shield to bounce to nearby enemies. That's specifically that enemy. Shield throw has an extended reach against fodder. Needed to buy a new case for years, so at least it might tip me over the scale. I like that icon. Holding slows. I want that. I can't buy it yet, though. Hitting a demon with shield throw, shield charge, drops impaler ammo. Shooting a demon with the accelerator builds charge. Accelerator's damage is increased at maximum range. I actually think that's probably a good thing to get now for that gun. Killing a demon with the pulverizer or melee. Builds charge based on the size of the demon. Movement speed and the pulverizers are increased at maximum charge. All of this seems like really good utility. What is this red thing, though? Like, I guess that's another form of currency, but I guess I haven't really unlocked that yet. Alright, yeah, That's gonna have to be it for tonight. It's about 9 o'clock. Hey, Liverbest. Captain America ain't got nothing in S.H.I.E.L.D. throwing. Yeah, well... Doom Guy is in a tier all of his own. Plus, I'm not familiar with Marvel, but I'm pretty sure that Captain America has never had power armor. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream for tonight. Your latest progress will be saved. Alright. So yeah, I don't really have any criticisms, to be honest. Like I said, any problem that I had with Eternal was basically fixed with this game. The combat feels less strict. Like, I know people like say it's not strict with Eternal in that, but it's still kind of strict. Like, it still feels like you have to use, even though all of your weapons might be effective, I think the scale between not very and the best to use in this situation, it's like you have to make sure that you have it. Like, even on, like, UV and not Nightmare, it's very much like that. And I also think, because, it's like I said, the Smash Brothers, comparison is probably a good way of putting it as far as the speed goes. 2016 is like the original Smash, very nice speed, gets you into the series. Eternal is like Melee in that all of the speed of the game is ramped up, and it's maybe jarring and a bit overwhelming at times, and that was my biggest criticism of it. So they slowed it down a little bit in Dark Ages, and that's kind of like Brawl. And it ends up making the game a lot better for it. So I'm gonna enjoy playing the rest of this, especially since they focus so heavily on the single player this time, and I'm glad for that. I hope they add, like, new modes and shit, like a Horde mode or an I would prefer the arcade mode from 2016, but if they ever decide to add more to this later. The new guy on the music, too. I like this music. I will definitely miss Mick Gordon. And he got dealt a cruel hand. And I wish him nothing but the best. It's a shame that he couldn't come back for this, but we all know why. But yeah, I have to check and see who they got as the new music composer, because I actually think he does a really good job. They picked a good person for it. Yeah, that's gonna be it for Doom the Dark Age for tonight. I will be back tomorrow, of course. I'm still streaming Wednesday.